Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loimacito is the best.
Okay, this is a video just for people in UAE, especially expats who just get offered job offers. Some of my clients have been speaking to me, hey Loy, thanks, I got a job and all that. They send me thank you mails and all that. And I always offer this advice to them. And I'm offering this advice to even you. If and when you get a job, you will get a job. It's not that, it's a question of when, not if you get. I think these are some of the pointers I want you to keep in mind. The first one is, after you get a job, please don't be overly excited. Yes, there's a sense of happiness, but take it easy, relax. It's just the owner getting to know you, you getting to know the owner and his company. So it's an induction phase. You're on probationary period. So make sure that you don't get overly excited. Keep things into perspective. The second thing is, don't, when you jump into working, make sure that you read the contract, you read the fine print, you read what you're signing, you should know what you're agreeing to. You have to be very specific in terms of number of hours that you are expected to work, number of days. Make sure that you understand that. The next thing is also be sure that you read what is not written or hear what is not being said. See, many companies will say, okay, I want you to work 8 hours. But then the management expects you to work 10 hours. So now if you were to go through the contract, you 8 hours and then you'll get up and go. And then you'll see everyone else working 10 hours. And the manager will look at you and, oh, this guy is not interested to work. There are people like that also. I know owners of companies who will tell you, finish your work and go home. But then if you go home, you'll be, why the fuck you went home? Oh, work never finishes. But you say, I just finished that assignment you gave me. Yeah, come back to me and ask me for more work. So just mentally keep that in mind. Number 3 is, be careful. There are a lot of unscrupulous people who will take advantage of you. There are many, not few. There are many situations where people have joined, worked, but because they were on another visa or something, they couldn't make any legal claims because they were not paid any salary. They said, no, you didn't do the work satisfactory. We're not going to pay you. Or they tell you, okay, we're going to pay you, but afterwards. And then afterwards never comes. In some cases, they even con them by saying, okay, go back to India, we'll send you the visa. You go back home, you're waiting for the visa, and then they block your number. So just be careful. Don't end up getting exploited that way. Remember, in the probationary period, anything can happen. The next one is, point number 4 is, please don't show that you're a slave. I think there should be a certain amount of decency, self-respect, and self-decorum of a kind where, okay, yes, you work hard, but that doesn't work. You work 24/7. It's so dangerous, these small kids. These are small children riding a bike. Anyway, until they fall, they'll not learn. I just hope they don't get life-threatening injuries. Anyway, point number 4 is, be careful of being exploited. There are many guys who just want to prove themselves to the management to the extent where, it can cost them their life. What do I mean by that? You work so hard, like instead of 8 hours, you work 12 hours. And the management, you want to show that you're number one, hardworking. So you don't work 12 hours, you work 14 hours, you work 16 hours. Then it affects you mentally. Then it drains you. But you say, no, I'll give my heart and soul and I will succeed at this job. He makes you work, and you work like this until one day when you say, sir, I worked so hard, how about giving me a salary increment or something? Well, business is down and this and that, all that bullshit they'll give you. And then you're like, okay, fine, I cannot work like this. Then he says, okay, fuck off. And you have to start your search all over again. And then you feel so dejected, so defeated, so depressed. It can really take its toll on you. And remember this, if in the beginning you join the company and you show this eagerness and you want to work for 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours like a slave, and then they'll be like, oh good, this is his standard, let him continue this way. And then you have to maintain it. And if you come down even 1 hour, they'll be like, oh, you lost your fire. So please use your mind to calculate how much work are you putting for how many hours. It should be pay per hour, your rate per hour. Don't end up, okay, yes, few hours extra, but don't work beyond that, because work never ends, man. Work never ends. Working 16 hours, 18 hours for an 8-hour salary, you're stupid. You're seriously stupid. That is why in European countries, they'll never do that. But these Middle East countries, they'll brag about, we have completed this project, that project, and this. And yeah, because the slavery that is going on, you make people, you underpay them $100 a month, make them work in a fucking sun, and then don't pay them anything. You exploit them, of course. In Europe, why do you think there are no European and American laborers? They'll be like, fuck you, we need our rights. We need to be treated like human beings. Which these poor countries, these people don't have a choice. And last if not the least, I'll just tell you that, remember that when you join, there's a possibility that this whole thing can not work out. Okay, remember, it's more like a relationship. It's like a marriage. All marriages have two possibilities. Either it'll work or it'll not work. Okay? And, it's unpredictable. Life is totally unpredictable. So please keep in mind that when you join this guy, there's a possibility it will not work. So given the fact that there is a possibility it'll not work, don't burn out your other bridges. Don't call up your old employer and tell me, hey, fuck you, this, that, and all that, and other job opportunities. Don't tell them, I'm not interested. Oh, dragonfly. Hey, you're stuck. Here you go. Here you go. What happened to you? Come on, man. Please stand. Okay. He caught. Okay. He caught it. Yeah, dragonfly. Upside down. Okay. Always keep the other options open. Don't be rude with them. Don't tell them that I've already got another offer. Just say, could I take a few days to think about it and get back to you? Just say, when do I have to respond? The reason being is when you work for this, everything looks rosy from the outside. Everything looks, wow, I've got the best deal in town. But when you start working, you'll realize the drawbacks. You'll realize the management. You'll realize, are they professional, unprofessional? Do they pay their salaries on time? Do they treat the employees proper? Is this guy a snake? Simple things that, does he take people's passports and a degree degree, and then says, I'll not return it. So there are a lot of things that you need to keep in mind about. Okay. So I would just say, don't burn any bridges. Keep your options open. Use your intuitive sense. Judge what is going on. Have a heightened sense of awareness. When you're working, check everyone, look everyone, observe, learn, and then make up your mind, okay, do I feel this is working? And try to get someone to open up to you. But remember, they've been in the system for very long, so their loyalty is maybe to the boss. So when they open up to you, talk to you, and share things with you, you'll come to know whether it's worthwhile being there or not. So these are the 5 points that I want to give you if you just get a job. And I hope, everything works out well. In the end, remember, it's like meeting someone for a dance. You dance with them, then you either figure out that, okay, I'm bored of it, oh, I'd like to continue more, or you feel, nah, this is totally a disaster. Either way, you'll realize in a period of time, and then you can decide what is next. So let me know your thoughts. This is what I wanted to share with you with regards to this. And this is me signing off. You guys take care.